that as unpleasant for you to watch as it was for many of us?
It was a very physical game, a lot of fouls called. Devin Booker struggled. Tyler played really well in the first half. In the second half, he was trying to go all pick and roll, and they kind of smothered him. Karl Towns was really good in the first half, and then not so good in the second half. And Willie Cauley, I just, come on, you're one of the best players in the country. Go do your thing. And then Andrew, I thought, played great, but Aaron played pretty good too. But I will tell you that you go on the road and you play a late game. We had to go, I was figuring out all day, I didn't want him to sleep all day. So we were trying to figure out what to get him to do. But like Missouri had Arkansas beat LSU, and they came after us, and they were not afraid. We struggled in pick and roll defense in the first half. Played a little bit better in the pick and roll the second half, but I guess that's the MO. Be really physical, body to body, and we're going to have to figure out and play through it.
What was going on, John, with the pick and roll defense, and what adjustments?
Well, we were going to switch it, and our guards played behind, and then a couple times we didn't get back to the big quick enough, and they were just our weak side defense wasn't there. We're just giving them layups. They had about 4 dunks, but give them credit. They went right back to it. Kim didn't. He just said, "Hey," but.
Had not been shooting a very good percentage from the field recently. What was different for him tonight on offense?
Just they had more confidence, and it's like I said, you have the green light to go play basketball, but not mess around with the ball. Go by people, get fouled, and no one's stopping you. But you can't. You just don't mess around with the ball. And I thought he did a great job today. Did a great job of running his team.
Is this a dangerous or certainly difficult stretch for these 3 games in 5 days?
Yeah.
When the first one is 9 o'clock on the road.
Yeah, and we're trying to get out of here. I told the guys, get back on that bus, let's go. They got class tomorrow. We'll probably have a later practice tomorrow, 5 or 6 o'clock, and it's probably going to be really light because then we come back and play Tuesday.
What do you worry about in this stretch with these next 2 coming up? In 4 days?
Everybody's going to be, it's going to be like you saw today. We just got to play through the physical play. Again, we didn't guard in the first half. I thought we did a better job in the second half. The last 2 baskets, you give them, change the percentages, but I thought we guarded better in the second half.
What is it about your team, Jen, you think that opponents want to be physical?
Because we're young. Got a bunch of young guys. Karl Towns was so good in the first half and then just started fading away and didn't attack the glass the same way. I don't know, but, I thought in the first half, wow, if that's who he is in the first half. Again, and I was hard on these guys, and I told them after, I said, look, I'm not backing up. I don't care what the score is. We're worried about us. I'm worried about each individual here getting better. And if you step back, I'm going to be all over you. I thought Devin, again, I should have recognized that he was going to struggle in this venue. But see, here's what I would say, because everybody wants to say, well, it's this guy. What's happened for this team all year, guys have played poorly and we've still won. So maybe it was Dakari, or maybe it was Karl, maybe it was Willie, maybe it was Marcus Lee, maybe it was the guards, maybe it was Andrew, maybe it was Tyler, who we couldn't play against Mississippi at the end of the game, maybe it was Devin today and a few games early in the year where he just played awful. Well, it's okay. We can win without you. Just play hard, play with energy. And that's, I think, what makes this team pretty good.
Coach, for your first close half, did anything surprise you about Missouri in this game?
No, I knew it would be it. I just said, you don't beat somebody like we did there. And they come back, and they played like I would have expected them to play.
Could you tell the environment was getting to Devin earlier? He's getting booed every time.
No, it wasn't that. He didn't play with an edge. He was almost like standing straight up. They were turning it over because he wasn't being aggressive. We threw a ball deep to him. He acted like the other guy's not playing. Guy's in a fist fight. You're standing there thinking you're, skipping and whistling, and all of a sudden he grabbed the ball from you. So it was, but again, he's 18 years old. He's one of the youngest kids in college basketball, and he's coming to Missouri where his dad played, and he's getting booed. I mean, what do you expect? I should have expected that more, and I got on him hard in the first half. The shots that he missed today, you all know he doesn't usually miss those, and he missed them badly. Like he wasn't shooting in the ocean today.
Cal, what is the key? Andrew sometimes will say he feels like he's the best player on the floor, and then he'll say, I went through a stretch where I lost my confidence. What is the key to his confidence? What gets him going?
He is too self-critical. And it's okay to be self-critical if you're using it to improve yourself. But if you use it, your inner dialogue buries you, then you got to change your inner dialogue. We all have inner dialogue. I'm telling Carl the same thing. His inner dialogue, I don't know what he's saying, but he's got to change it. He's got to go from what were you saying to yourself in the first half? Say that to yourself in the second half. And I think Andrew he's like Derrick Rose was for me. He's so self-critical that he affects how he plays himself. And again, I coached him. I was hard on him today. He knew a couple screw-ups he had he just stopped playing. Gave him a 3. But overall, I thought he just really did some good stuff today.
Did you think Willie was beyond sort of the vanishing act? Really
No.
we've seen here lately?
Heck no. These kids are all, let me tell you, all these college players in every program, including mine, you think they're all these confident guys until they miss 3 shots or a raindrop hits them on the shoulder, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, what? Oh, I can't. Every college player is the same. And the tough ones will fight through it. But it's a hard deal. I mean, Willie, like I said, did he end up scoring a basket? Yeah, he got 1 basket. We had 10 guys score baskets. I love that. They had too many turnovers, not enough assists. Part of it was how they played. They were really physical. And
is this the kind of game that you like in the sense of it doesn't go as smoothly and there's not a lot of shots made and all that, and yet find a way?
yeah, and you just want to see who will step up and make plays, who will make free throws, who will do their thing. I thought Calipari played good, and I thought he did some good stuff today. But I've got a good team. I've got good players, and I've got a good team. Now we got to go play Saturday, and we got to play Tuesday. 2 of the better teams in our league, Alabama and Georgia, and it's back-to-back. And that means we'd have 3 games in, 5 days or 6 days? 6 days. 3 days, 3 games in 6 days. So, and we got to travel here, and now we got to travel back. So, it'll be a tough stretch. It'll be, thank God we have a lot of guys, but it's still going to be a tough stretch of games for us.
John, is there anything from your NBA experience that
I got fired in the NBA, so we're not going to use that experience.
Coach, what was the difference there in the second half that let you guys ultimately pull away there?
We made free throws and drew fouls. They got physical, so we played into their physical play. We told them we're going to get the ball in different spots of the court, drive right at that rim. Be strong with the ball. They're going to foul, and they did. But there was a lot of banging both ways. We were trying to protect ourselves too.
Last one, guys.
Thank you.